Hello everyone and welcome back to Shaun Does FM, and in today's video we are going to update you guys on what is going to happen in the FM23 cycle, both here on YouTube and of course over on Twitch. We have just started doing Twitch. We're going to do a bit of two halves for this video and update you guys on what is coming up on FM23 here on the channel. So we did one of these videos last year where I kind of unintentionally lied to you guys. I did say we we're going to do 2 full saves here on this YouTube channel this season. Unfortunately, with the house move, I thought it was going to happen in June, July. It got pushed back because of building/jib issues here in New Zealand. So we ended up doing Husavik Heroes for the whole year. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this. I know a lot of you guys are new here since that save did start, and also from the Tottenham beta. So thank you all of you guys for sticking with the save. I know it's been quite a long one, especially Husavik Heroes, but I have really enjoyed it. Definitely my favorite save so far here on the channel. It does mean that next year on FM23 we are going to make up a little bit for the lack of that second save here on the channel and actually do that one as the first save. So there's a little bit of a spoiler for the first main save we are going to do here on the YouTube channel. But to start things off for the FM23 beta, we are going to take over the English club that I do support, and that is Liverpool. We're going to do a series called Quadruple or Nothing, where I try and do what Jurgen Klopp nearly did last season and try and win the quadruple with the League Cup, the FA Cup, the Premier League and the Champions League. And the goal is to do that in one single season during that beta. So that is a tough challenge, but hopefully we can continue our winning ways over from Volsungur on this most recent save and try and pick up the quadruple with Liverpool, albeit that is going to be very difficult against a team like Manchester City with Erling Haaland. But that will be our beta save, Quadruple or Nothing with Liverpool. Off the back of that, our first main save, I hinted at before, we are going to do the save which I said we would do for the second save on FM22, and that is a save called FMOE. So FMOE is kind of a journeyman save, and we are going to start that one off for the first edition of that, because hopefully we can do an FMOE every single year. But for the first one, it is going to be England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. It's going to be a bit of a British old journeyman. We'll start off in one of the lower nations, probably somewhere like a Wales and Ireland or a Northern Ireland, and start to work our way up throughout clubs. See if we like to stick at one club or move around a little bit. We'll see how things go, and we will try and work our way up to winning the Champions League in the end of that save. So it is a save where we could hop around, or we could find a club that we really enjoy and want to try and take those guys to Champions League glory. But that is going to be the first save here on the channel next year, a journeyman save around the British Isles called FMOE, and there will be a second save on the channel next year. This time we will definitely do it because we should finish a journeyman save a little bit earlier than we were going to finish Husavik Heroes this year, especially with no house move going on, and we'll figure out what that is a little bit later. I might try and do a save in a nation I haven't managed in before with one club, and probably a big nation as well, maybe somewhere like Italy, Germany or Spain. But that is what is coming up on the channel this year, a beta with Liverpool, a main save which is a journeyman around the British Isles, and off the back of that, as I said, a one club save which will probably be in one of Italy, Spain or Germany. Now over to Twitch for this upcoming year. As I mentioned earlier, we have just started streaming over on Twitch, so if you haven't followed me over there yet, then please do consider doing so. twitch.tv/ShaunDoesFM. Over there for the beta, because I only currently stream once a week, I'm hoping to up that to 2 or 3 times a week, especially when FM23 does come out. But what we are going to do is start off with a bottom at Christmas save, just to make sure that we do actually get through a save properly in that beta period. And we are going to take over the team bottom at Christmas in the Premier League. So no idea who that will be. It will probably be Bournemouth, but maybe it will be someone different. But we are going to start off in the beta period with a bottom at Christmas save over on Twitch. And off the back of that, a very, very original save, which is going to be very, very interesting to see how it does go on. It is a save which I'm calling the Anzac Challenge. The save is a little bit of an Australia versus New Zealand save, because we always like a little bit of friendly rivalry down here between the two countries, especially with me being a New Zealander and someone in the game in particular, Ange Postecoglou. We can try and do a better job than him, and playing on the name, of course, of the Anzacs, the Australia and New Zealand Army Corps, who did used to go to battle side by side. So the main save over on Twitch this coming FM is going to be the Anzac Challenge, where of course we are going to start off probably in Scotland, unless Ange does get poached by a big club before then, but we will probably start off trying to build up a Scottish club to overtake Ange Postecoglou and Celtic in Scotland. I'm thinking we're going to take over someone like St Mirren, because they do have a New Zealand international at their club in Alex Grieve. So I think for the early stages of that save, it is going to be Celtic versus St Mirren, Ange versus Shaun, and from there, if Ange Postecoglou does move on to a bigger job, we will have to follow him to that league. So it could be a very, very interesting save. We might have to hop around a little bit, and everywhere we go, we will want to do a bit better than what Ange Postecoglou does. Obviously, early days, taking over a team like St Mirren, that is going to be a little bit difficult, but hopefully we can build up the profile of St Mirren, and from there start to really have a go at Ange over the remaining years of that save. So we'll start off with that one, see how that goes, and yet again from there we'll play it by ear. Maybe if that one doesn't work out, we can do something like a Sir Alex Ferguson challenge. Start off over on Twitch, as I mentioned, a bottom at Christmas challenge in the beta, and from there we will do the Anzac Challenge and hopefully get the better of Ange Postecoglou over the cycle of FM23. Over on Twitch, that is an update of what is coming up on the various Shaun Does FM channels on FM23. If you like the sound of any of those saves, then do remember to go down below, leave a thumbs up on the video, but mainly hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on as well, so you do not miss out on anything. And also, as mentioned before, if you like the sound of those Twitch saves, also go over to twitch.tv/ShaunDoesFM and give me a follow over there. But hopefully you guys are looking forward to FM23 here on the channel, and we will be back next week with the final week of Husavik Heroes until we do get knocked out in our final European season. Also off the back of that, we are going to sim forward about 20 or so years. We'll see how much I can get in and do a looking forward video to see how Volsungur do get on without us there, as well as the other Icelandic teams. But that is what is coming up on the channel over the next little while, and thank you very much for watching. And until the next time I see you, keep on keeping on, and I'll see you then. Cheers.